Let's do a few of these. Huh. Yo, what up, fellas? Figured I'd get on this for a little bit. Kind of just bored sitting around doing absolutely fucking nothing today. You know, trying to get another level up. Oh, do I have that on? Whoopsie. There we go. Didn't realize I had my fucking speakers on. I had to mute. Durr. Had a durr moment. And my old man just called me. The weirdest thing. He's like, hey, what's up? You know, conversation starts off normal as always. I said, not much. What are you doing? He goes, I don't know. I said, what do you mean you don't know? I go, yeah, because we always talk about the weather and shit, you know, and he didn't really feel like talking about the weather. So I go, yeah, this weather sucks. And his next response was, yeah. He goes, well, at least you know who you are. And I was like, well, where did that come from? He goes, well, this morning, he goes, I woke up. He goes, I didn't know who the hell I was. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, well, I thought I was at work. And he goes, and I thought Vicky, that's his wife, he goes, I thought she was my coworker. I'm like, Dad, you might need to go back to the hospital. He's like, I ain't going back to the hospital. Then he kind of like ended the phone call because he just didn't want to talk about it no more. So I'm going to give him about an hour and I'm going to call him back. If he's still starting to talk like that, I'm going to call my sister in Florida and ask her what needs to be done. But ever since he took that fall a few weeks back, he ain't acting the same. He ain't acting right. Really? Because I know right now he is at home for the next, well, he just finished his first week, but for the next 3 weeks, he's got somebody doing, coming to his house for showing him how to do some physical therapy. Because right now, the only way he can walk is with a walker. He's 71. He'll be 72 in a couple months. April 19th. The thing is, he's diabetic. And I do know with diabetics, because you have to understand dementia and Alzheimer's, whatever, they consider that as type 3 diabetes. So, even when you're diabetic, you have to go on a strict diet, you know, no sugar or anything like that. So, I have noticed on some of the conversations that I've had with the old man, he'll repeat himself a lot. But then he kind of comes back to. Now, is there a history of Alzheimer's in my family? Yes, there is. And dementia. My grandmother, which would be my dad's mom, she had dementia, and she got hers after her open heart surgery years ago. And the doctors basically claimed that it could have been a lack of oxygen during the surgery. That was the excuse I was told. And then another case in my family that had Alzheimer's, it was my great uncle Carl, who I never met. That would be my mom's uncle. Which, by the way, he was, I guess, damn near full-blooded Indian. But, yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with the old man. But I am going to run it by my sister, since she's a nurse practitioner, and see what she says. Personally, I don't think my father was ready to leave the hospital yet, knowing that that's what he wanted. Because he doesn't want to die or be anywhere near a hospital. None of us ever do. But, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea for him to be by himself, for starters. And second, you know, he wants to still do all the normal things he used to do before his fall. You know, that'd be driving and going to the park. I'm like, yeah, you ain't ready to drive right now. So don't even use that word. I go, I don't even want you to think about driving right now. But he is saying that he is able to get around better by using a walker. Now here's the thing. He's doing that at home, so nobody can see him. I know with my father, he's going to do what my grandfather did. Try to, like, you know, and this would be my grandfather, my dad, you know, my dad's dad, that I barely knew. But he doesn't want to be, like, labeled as a cripple. He doesn't want to have people wait on him and shit like that. He still wants to be able to do his own thing. You know, it's, you know, a pride thing, so to speak. I told my old man, I said, dude, use the fucking walker. Who fucking cares? I go, what, you afraid people are going to judge you? For him, people looking at him in a certain way is judging. I said, who fucking cares? I go, as long as you can get to point A to point B, still do the things you'd like to do, who cares if you're using an apparatus to get the fuck around? I said, you know, embrace it. I remember he didn't want to start using a cane. He started using a cane. Right now, that's what he's trying to get back to, is to get strong enough to use a cane. So I'll be trying to keep a close eye on his ass now for the next few days or whatnot. But I am going to call him back in about another hour or so. That was kind of an odd conversation, how he just kind of got off the subject pretty damn quick. It's usually not like him. We're usually on the phone for almost 15 minutes or a half an hour at a time. I also want to get a hold of his wife, too, and talk to her. And the thing is, he can't get mad at me for contacting his wife or my sister because he kind of told on himself. So. But I'm going to ask his wife, you know, if is he acting funny the last couple days? Because he sounded fine yesterday. Like I said before, I talk to my old man and my mom pretty much almost every day. I'll be talking to my mom probably in about 2 hours, 3 hours from now, because she works on Fridays and Saturdays at that bakery. She's there now, so I can't really talk to her right now. But I want to see what the hell's going on with the old man here. That was pretty quick. I might have to come back. I'm not gonna go for that group. Really? And not just that, if you guys also remember, my old man had that surgery back in December. Yeah, what's called a abdominal aneurysm. That's nothing to fuck around with, by the way. It's where they have to repair the aorta. And if the aorta gets to be 5 centimeters or larger, I think it is, that's right there concerning. And they did that surgery, they did a stent. And when he had that fall a few weeks back, they did a ultrasound of it to see if, if everything was okay still, because he just had that surgery. And they noticed that it was still leaking. The only two things they can come up with: either the surgery didn't go well, or it's still healing. So every month he's got to go in for an ultrasound to make sure he's good on that part. And here's a fucked up thing too. None of his fucking health problems started until he retired a few years back. He retired at 66 or 67. I mean, it was really shortly after his retirement is when he found out he was diabetic. He's not an overweight person. He never has been an overweight person. I'm the one that's been overweight, not him. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll call him. Like I said, in about an hour. I'll probably call him right around 4 o'clock. Right, well, I do know this much. I know he's lonely as all hell. He's bored as all hell. And in my opinion, he's got to do something to keep his mind stimulated. In the past, I've joked about getting him a fucking gaming console and let him play a game. Obviously, he has no interest in it. The only thing that he was interested in playing as far as gaming is concerned is solitaire. But I have read studies and seen documentaries on how gaming for the elderly actually helps with their hand-eye coordination, believe it or not. And memory and all this other bullshit. So, I might have to force him to try. I hate when they all don't die in a group. There's some in there. They do have a dog. They got one of those whatever type poodles, you know. The dog weighs like 6 pounds. They've had it since 2019. They've had it. Dog's name is Jules or Julia, and thing is, you know, he used to be able to take the dog for a walk and pick up after the dog and all that. He can't do that anymore. So, if anything, the dog, you know, he'll call the dog over. She'll jump on his lap and sit with him for a while, you know. As far as a service dog, I don't know how that would work out. I mean, she's just a tiny little 6-pound dog. But I do know this, when he was in that rehab place after the hospital stay, you know, he was complaining how he missed his dog and this and that, so he is attached to the dog. You know, it's like his little buddy. I keep forgetting to unload. The only thing I don't like about where he also lives in a condo, but the bedroom and the shower is upstairs. Him and stairs don't mix. Well, if that costs a lot of money, my dad won't do it. He's already bitching about what his hospital bill is going to be. Do you realize he has no idea what that operation costs? And then he has that fall, so he was in the hospital for another week. They're going to get that bill. Now, the physical therapy part, that actually is covered under, what is it, Medicare, Medicaid, whatever the hell they have. Whatever insurance you get when you retire. I can't tell the difference between the two. That's covered. But it's only covered for 1 month. But his surgery that he had, which I know most of it's covered under the insurance, that was $1.5 million. And I just started laughing. I was like, it takes people like us 20 years to make $1 million in total. $1.5 million. Jesus Christ. And I know it's a lot on his wife right now because not only she's got to try and take care of him, but she also helps take care of her own mother, who's in her 90s. So, Vicky, that poor woman's going through a lot. See, it was a couple years back when my father was he was falling down a lot, all right, and he went to like 8 different doctors to try and find out what the hell was wrong with him. Finally, one doctor at the Cleveland Clinic discovered that he has what's called crystals in his ears, which is fucking with his equilibrium or his balance. And he had to go to physical therapy for that. Well, that physical therapy, it helped him. He got stronger and the falls stopped. But ever since the surgery he had, well, actually right before the surgery, I should say, not after, but right before the surgery, he was complaining about how he was losing strength or feeling in his right leg. His right leg happens to be his strong leg, okay? Did this fucking thing die? And he didn't do those exercises that he used to do. He actually stopped doing them. Because with my old man, it's like when he feels like he's, it's like somebody taking medication. Once they start feeling better, they stop. Well, that's kind of what he did. And I yelled at him for that. I was like, why did you stop doing those exercises? He goes, well, I didn't need to do them anymore. I said, oh, bullshit, yes, you do. I said, you're at an age now, you have to do all that shit. I said, and I told him the reason why is because he's not working. You know, the job he used to do, it was physical. Right? He was what he used to do was he used to make bolts. So he was in a bolt manufacturing plant. And that job was physical. So when you stop using those muscles, like in his case, you're going to get weaker. So that physical therapy he had years ago actually helped him because he was doing something. You know? His muscles were getting stronger or staying better or whatever you want to call it. And all of a sudden, he just stopped. I mean, yeah, he thinks just by walking, that's enough. I told him, no, it's not. So this time around, I've been getting on his ass about, hey, after the person leaves that gives you all these different exercises to do, even when they leave, you can still do those exercises. He goes, oh, I know. I said, well, you better be doing them, or your ass is going to be in a house or being sent to some sort of care facility because you can't do shit on your own. And I said, you can't ask your wife to do all this shit for you. That ain't fair to her. Sometimes I have to be a little stern with my old man to get the point across because he doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't like to hear shit like that. But sometimes you have to do that. He's also talking about getting his car fixed. It wasn't his car that needs to be fixed, it's his wife's car. Probably has a bad O2 sensor. He's thinking it's something to do, it's not, well, it's a capless gas tank, gas cap, like I have in my truck. So he thinks it has something to do with that. I said, more than likely not. I said, you probably have a bad O2 sensor. I can't remember the year, but I know it's a Chevy Impala or something like that. And he just kind of traded in his 2012 Kia for a 2021 Kia. And he just did that within the last 6 months, which kind of surprised me because he spent $3,000 on that stupid 2012 Kia, and then a month and a half later gets the 2021 Kia. Does he have a payment? No. Well, it just surprised me because he was bitching about getting it fixed and this and that, so he must have got a decent trade-in on it. Because he asked me, he goes, well, how much do you think I can get on a trade-in? I said, the way this car looks right now, not much. I said, you need to go get it detailed inside and out. And you'll see the numbers go way up. And of course, my old man didn't listen to me. He didn't think that he thought I was bullshitting him on that. So he took it somewhere to ask what they would give him a trade-in for his 2012 Kia. They told him like $1,500 to $2,000. Goes and spends $150 to get it detailed inside and out. Takes it to another dealership, and they offered him like $6,000 or $7,000 for it. Sometimes the old man doesn't like to listen. Which is another thing he also brought up in the past conversations. He's like, I gotta go get my car wash. I'm like, okay. Well, get it washed when you get out. Well, I want to go do it now. I'm like, you ain't doing shit right now. You're in this hospital, wherever the hell he was at the time. Fucking spiders. Is there a group down there? No. Not the type of group I was looking for. Yeah, but I'll give him a call around 4 o'clock. See if anything's changed since the last conversation. I'll call my mom around 5 o'clock. She gets home around 4:30. I'll give her a little time to get settled back at home. Hell, I'm wondering how much it would cost for them to go to an assisted living where they actually have somebody that would wait on you kind of head and foot. Who knows how much that would cost?
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? Better than starting from nothing.
Alright. I've been doing those for the last half hour. Trying to do something different. I'll do these things here. Keep that for the hell of it. I'll turn this shit in.
It is done.
I gotta go this way. Come on, goddamn animal, let's go. He's doing the blood surge build. It's another necro. That was fun. That way. else up here? Maybe. I dropped steel. That does it for that area. We got up here.
We the pod, huh?
Oh, you got snow coming down over you by right now? Yeah, we're supposed to get rain. It snowed earlier. Then we're gonna get rain, and then we're gonna get snow again. Let me look at the radar. We're supposed to get accumulating snow too. Checking the radar. Well, it's the warmest day in a while. It's 38. They're saying, well, apparently there's 3 phases. I don't know what phase they're talking about here. That's probably the final one, but we might get up to about 6 inches of snow in total. Radar shows not a whole lot. You know, I see, yeah, Denver's getting hit with snow. I see that. If you look at the big map, look at the whole damn U.S., you'll see the big old mess over here by me. Most of it's to the east, excuse me, already. Looks like we're going to get rain first, but that's not until later tonight. There's a lot of nasty weather, though. God damn, from Louisiana all the way up to basically Cincinnati. That's a long line of storms. I'd rather have the storms than the fucking cold-ass weather. I am so sick of the cold-ass weather. We're going to have lows in single digits almost every fucking day this week coming up. I'm tired of it. I am simply tired of it. I don't even know why I'm killing these fools. My witch powers are doing everything for me. All I have to do is run around in circles. You too, huh? It's a long one. So hasn't dropped a head yet. Nope. I hate that fucking skill on the sorcerer. The fucking flaming shit. That's full. Need to go down here though.
I expect you will eat that.
And after this, I'll go do something else.
It is done.
I hit the wrong one. I guess I'll go over there. There's another one over there.
Will be tested now.
Say this much, these fucking heads are not dropping. Here, pick up my shit, leave the area.
It is done.
I'll do that one. I don't really do these little ones, so. There's that. How much time I got left in this? 28 minutes? Alright. Four of these open. Alright.
keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Alright. Yeah, shit in the box too. Going that way. I do this at least twice. Just to get some cinders so I can open up these damn chests. There's two of them. And now I gotta go down here to do the southern part of the Helltide. Second. Damn fucking phone. Sorry. Where's the other box at? Right there. Oh, shit. That's all I needed. Steal that one. I got 84 steel. That's enough for 7 more runs. So I'm going to go do that right now, Gregor. That should get me over to 50 there, so that I'll have at least 25 runs of Fat Boy. So let me go do him. Oops. Can't wait.
With a pod, huh? I forgot to put the steel in my damn bag. I'll get it in a second. Yep, we got it.
7 runs. Nope.
Plenty worth keeping.
I'll go back, pick the rest of the shit up.
Let's go.
Already got a pair in the box, so. Does it for him. World boss in how long? 38 minutes. Man, my neighbor upstairs is doing something, man. Christ. I'm gonna grab my hearts. Malignant heart. Nah, I doubt that she's doing that. I don't think she's rocking the bed. She must be moving some shit around or something. Yeah, she works from home. She's pretty cool. Works from home. Has got a small little dog. Say she's in her 30s. I probably fought this dude more than any other fucking boss on the game. Damn it. Oh. Getting closer and closer to 4 billion. I highly doubt she's a small girl. I don't think she's doing that either, John. What's funny is when she moved in here, I warned her about it at the HOA. And months later down the road, we were talking, and she goes, oh, yeah, by the way, she goes, you were right about the HOA. They've already fined her. They've tried to fine me, but I get out of it every single time. And they fine people for the stupidest shit, too. They fined her because, you know, she works from home. So she had one of those leads for the dog where, you know, you kind of screw it in the ground so that way the dog can just be outside. But it can't really go anywhere. It's like a 12 to 16 foot lead or something. And somebody reported her on that, and she got a $50 fine for it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. The dog is harmless, too. It runs away from people. It doesn't run at people. The dog probably weighs about fucking 6-7 pounds. There's a lot of people here, older people, that like to be tattletales. I think the word got out that if I find out if anybody tattletales on me, they're in some deep shit. Because I won't let it go. I'll make your life a living fucking hell. I don't like neighbors that are like all, the Karens, so to speak. Because she's getting a fine for having her dog out on a lead. But there's this lady who lives right next door to me who has these 2 pugs. And we have like a tree line, okay? Well, she'll let her dogs do their business on the tree line, and she doesn't pick up after her dogs. So there's just shit along the tree line all the time. Dog shit. And I warned my neighbor upstairs. I warned her about it. And she goes, yeah. She goes, you're right. She doesn't pick up after her dogs. I said, no, she doesn't. But she never gets in trouble for it. In fact, the lady's even been on camera. Someone took video of her, and still nothing happened to her. So I don't know how she gets away with it. I honestly don't. But here's the funny thing. If you have an outdoor grill, like I do, you're supposed to have a cover over it. Dude, the cover on my grill, it's on my patio on the floor, and I have a chair weighting down the cover. It's been like that for 2 years, and no one has reported me on it yet. Like I said, I think the word got around, don't fuck with me or I'm going to fuck with you back. They know I'm home all the time. Chris, I remember when I first was here for the first 2 weeks, they didn't like the way I was parking in my parking spot. They said I was parked too far over. So I took pictures. I said, well, how am I parked too far over? Like, oh, you're supposed to be in the other line. I said, okay, but why is this line still here then? And then I got really pissed off because, see, what they like to do is, when they want to fine you, they do it on the 3rd infraction, okay, for the same thing. So what they do is they put this big ass orange sticker on my window on the hottest day of the fucking year. It was like July or June or July, whatever it was. I was fucking furious, dude. I'm calling the HOA. I'm screaming at them. They're like, well, we gave you 2 warnings. I said, what are you talking about? I said, I haven't gotten any fucking warning. She goes, well, we emailed you. I said, when? So she's looking at her emails, and she's like, wait a minute, maybe we didn't send it out. I said, yeah, I'm looking at my email now. I didn't see nothing. She goes, well, you should have got it in your mailbox. I said, I haven't gotten a fucking thing in my mailbox from you guys yet. 2 days later, it shows up. The first 2 warnings. So I called her back. I said, yeah, I just got your fucking warnings today. So you're going to tell me you're going to fucking find me and give me it's saying that, I got my first 2 warnings when I never got them. I got the 3rd warning before I got the first 2. Oh, I was furious, dude. I was ready to go fucking, I'm about to get in my truck and run and drive to your fucking office right now. As soon as I said that, she said, no, there's no need for that, and then they dropped the whole thing. Or last summer. Apparently, what they like to do is they have somebody that comes around a few times of the year and will take pictures of, everybody's unit, okay? And apparently somebody put a fucking welcome mat outside where the concrete steps are. Well, whoever fucking wrote the infraction up used my address and not the right address. So I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, that's not even my place. So I called the HOA. I said, what the fuck is this? I said, this isn't even my fucking address. She's like, huh? I said, I don't have a mat like that. My welcoming mat is in front of my fucking door. It's not outside by the parking lot or, where we park. She goes, what's your address? And I told her. She goes, oh. She goes, don't worry about it. We'll dismiss it. She goes, I see what you're talking about. I said, yeah, that's somebody else's fucking walkway or steps. Those ain't mine. Fucking try to get free money out of me, you motherfuckers. Then they just raised our rates $55 fucking a month. And they want to raise them again. Basically what it states is that this condo association, whatever, hasn't had an evaluation or whatever in 23 fucking years. I told her, I said, well, ma'am, I've only been here for almost 4 years. So anything prior to that is not my fucking concern. It's called an assessment. Well, in order to do the assessment, it costs $6,000. I'm like, I don't think people are going to go for that right now. I said, and right now you guys are picking the wrong fucking time to do that shit. I said, people are barely getting by as it is. You want us to dish out more fucking money? I said, who are you? Do you guys even fucking think? Well, they're all pissed off because the money that we have in reserves, it's not enough. And again, I said, well, for starters, I said, stop being picky about who you're choosing to do fucking lawn care and goddamn snow removal. I saw what the budget was for this year. They priced it all the way down. We're getting charged almost $20,000 to have our grass cut and landscaped, and it's $40,000 for the snow removal, along with salt. The salt's another $7,000, so that's $47,000. I told her, I said, you guys we're getting ripped the fuck off. I said, why don't you just let me cut the grass? She goes, are you licensed, bond, and insured? I said, no, but I know how to cut fucking grass. She goes, well, you need to be licensed, bond, and insured. I said, why? I said, you don't damage anything when you cut grass. I said, I don't understand what the fuck the problem is. I could be saving everybody fucking money by cutting the grass and doing the landscaping myself. It's fucking ridiculous. Stupid assholes. And what's funny, it's the board members who find these businesses to come and do a quote. And she's telling me on the phone, she's like, well, she goes, well, I'll get like 6 different businesses and only 2 quotes. I said, okay. I said, I'll tell you what. I said, I know a lot of people that do this type of shit that we need to get done around here. And they will do it for a lot cheaper. And yes, they're licensed, bonded, and fucking insured. I said, I'll get back to you within the next 2 weeks. Then again, she's lying to me on the phone about the garbage, too.
How can I help? You can
See, we don't have garbage cans from the waste company. You know, we have Waste Management and Major Disposal. Major Disposal is the one that we go through. She's trying to tell me Major Disposal doesn't give them out for free. And I started laughing. She goes, what's so funny? I said, we had the discussion 3 years ago, not only on the phone, but at the meeting, and you're still lying to me. And I told her how with my mom's place, they not only have a trash receptacle, but they also have a recycling one too. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I did 3 years ago. I'm going to call Waste Management, Major Disposal, and I'm going to ask them, is there an extra charge for us to have a trash bin? If they say no, I'm going to go, then how do I get you guys to get one for us here? Do I have to have my board members call, or do I have to have our HOA call? Because the HOA is telling me you guys are going to upcharge us more. If he says no, it's free of charge, then we all get a trash receptacle. And then I'm going to call her, I'm going to go, why do I have to do your job? See, these HOAs, they love to fucking take. And she's like, well, we manage over 500 properties. I said, 3 years ago, it was only 240. I said, who the fuck is picking you guys? Because HOAs never want to do anything. They never want to fix shit. Fucking road that comes, you know, my street, road, whatever it is, it's all fucked up. You know, and she's almost talking like it's our fault. I'm like, ma'am, I said, don't talk to me like it's our fault. I said, for starters, these condos have been here since 1982. All right, they're 43 years old. What do you think is going to happen when a structure has been out in the elements for that long? You're going to start having problems. I go, anybody who has fucking common sense knows that. I'm sure there's loopholes that I just have to do some digging on the state laws here in Ohio. I'll find a loophole here somewhere or another, and I'll get my way. The HOA won't get their way. Because if I can find ways to take money away from them, they're going to try and fight me every step of the way. Now they want to make the garage doors the outside of the garage doors our responsibility. I said, okay, so you're telling me that if the snowplow company damages my fucking garage door, that's my responsibility? I said, I don't think so. That's not how shit works. That's what I told her on the phone last night. Then they're talking about our fences and our fence posts, whatever. Thankfully, mine's really sturdy and it's solid. They're supposed to paint the outside of any structure. Anything on the inside, that's our responsibility. So I brought up the doing a nature stone for my fucking patio, and she's telling me no. I said, but it's inside the fence line. Why can't I do it? It's my responsibility, right? And then she paused. She didn't know what to say. Then I told her, I said, why are you against people wanting to add value to their property? And don't sit there and tell me that everything needs to look the same because, one, it's inside a fence. Two, you can't even see it from the fucking street. So how's anybody going to know what my patio looks like? It's just the stupidity that I have to deal with. Now, I did bring up like 3 years ago about putting up a border on the inside of my patio with landscape brick, so that way I can get from stopping from fucking flooding and all the mulch from the flower bed coming onto my patio. And she told me, oh, you have to get it approved. I said, fuck your approval. I went and talked to the one board member, and I asked him about it. And he says, listen, he goes, anything on the inside of your fence line or inside of the patio, he goes, that's your responsibility. He goes, if anybody says anything, you let them know you talk to me. Cool. No problem. So now I can go do what my buddy did at his condo. He's not there anymore. He moved last year with his girlfriend. But he did the landscape thing because it was happening to him. Then I asked, I go, have the gutters been cleaned? She goes, yeah. She goes, they did them in November. I go, that's funny because I'm home all the time and I didn't hear anybody outside. She goes, well, they did take pictures because they wanted to have pictures taken. I said, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a buddy of mine, his brother-in-law, cleans gutters. We're going to take his little drone and fly it up in the air and see if those gutters are clean or not. And if they're not, I'm going to let her know that they need to be cleaned at their expense, not ours. And I'm going to also let her know every little thing that I find out that has needed to be fixed and you guys say that it has been fixed, I'm going to find out. I will say this, the one thing they did fix last year was the fucking, I'll call it the rodent problem. There's like a chimney, because every one of these places has a fireplace. Mine happens to be a gas fireplace. You can use wood, but I can't use wood in mine because, well, mine, like I said, is gas. But anyway, chipmunks and squirrels were burrowing in a spot and climbing within the walls. Well, that's not good. Because what do little varmint little shitheads like to do? They find wires, they like to chew them. What happens when they chew them? You can cause fires. So they finally had somebody come out and catch all these little fuckers, and then they came back and they sealed it up so that that way they can't come back in. take those and take those. Actually, I'll take 6 of those. Split. Take those. So I have, what is that, 56? That's 28 runs of Duriel. What else can I do? Free up some space in here. I guess I'll go. What is that? That's 94. 2 more would have enough for 8. Alright, yeah, we'll do the other 2 bosses. So we got Beast and Ice right here. Huh. Buggy.
Will be tested now.
Huh. Let me hold on to those.
Good salvage.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was it, huh? Oh, shit. Holding on to those because I don't, the pants I have for that build, I don't know which ones I have. I gotta look. So I got 3 pairs and that's overpowered. I think I gotta do it on the max life one, which kind of sucks because I really want that overpower damage. Well, where's the pants I have for it? Right here. It was on Ties of Blood. Oh, I'll have to look to see what's more important on that build. I think it's max life. I think. Go after the beast, or Azir, I mean. Fuck.
Formidable.
Oops. Fucker, dude. at that. Mine are only already 4 GA, so I'll hold on to them for somebody.
Come back if you need work.
Go back. Hold on to them. Running out of room. I mean, for crying out loud, I got fucking 95 of these. Ridiculous. Fuck. That's all. Oh wait, I gotta put that shit in there too. So now I've got 200 of those, 157 of those. So I got a shit ton of runs for Andy, but I ain't doing Andy by myself. He a pain in the ass. What else? What else? What else?
If I cannot be in the wilderness.
Alright, how much opposite do I have? 28,000. Oh, let's go to the den. Do some gambling. We're gonna figure out what I want for dinner tonight.
Don't think Subo likes me.
I don't think Subo likes anyone. But don't fret. He's wary of anything new.
This is what I want right here.
Let that carry the one. I like seeing what Papa's friends collect.
Fuck.
Did I count it out right?
That's it. So we're at 28.4. I got about a little over 5,000. Cool. Bonus. I got 27 of the refinement. That's 54,000 on the site there on top of the other shit I have, right? So that'd be 87,000. fuck up. I should probably put those in the box. Alright. So let's do that. Must have ran into somebody in town with that shit. Let's go to a random one. Oh wait. That's what I was gonna do anyway. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Doing a little bit of everything. What's this? The hell? The hell are you? Oh man. Wait a minute. one more. Oh, sure. Now I'll come into play. I'm already here. It's worth 5 grim favors. Might as well do it.
all shining beauty.
My hammer sings on your return. I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
I gotta go to the tree.
It is done.
Damn.
The forge is ready for whatever you need. Come back if you need the forge.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh shit. I forgot to call my old man. After this, I gotta call my old man back. Forgot. I completely forgot. Looking at the time, I'm like, oh shit. I feel like a fucking idiot.
You're there! Please! Help us get out of here!
We're here! You ready?
The only way out of this is to fight. Think we have a chance? Here. Something for your troubles.
I'll take that living steel. ourselves in a minute. Now what? Oh, I gotta go here. I'd be that fucking spider or something. Oh no, it's Fat Boy. Alright, Johnny. Yeah, I'll check your stream out a little bit. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I'm gonna call my old man back. So, let me clear this out.
Better the hammer sings on your return.
Gold find. Ah. Be right back, people. Taking a break. Alright, I'm back. See if anybody's on. Nope. What do the looking for group posts look like today? Let's find out. Need killer. $30 billion or better. Get the fuck out of here. Look at this asshole. Willing to sell Fast Blood 2.9 out of 3. $30 billion. Get the fuck out of here. What he's talking about is this right here. Where's my Fast Blood? Right here. Mine's 2.7. What is 0.2 of a fucking second gonna matter? 30 billion. Go fuck yourself. I should tell him, good luck getting that one, dumbass. What a fucking joke.
Let's go.
One thing is, if you don't want it, fucking give it to somebody who could use it. Trying to sell an aspect for 30 billion. Stupid.
By the gods, what a sight!
I got a little bit more to go. Alright, we're going to take care of that right now. Where is it at? Right here. Yep. Find the piece. Where's that piece at? Oh, there it is. Go. That's all I came in here for. Go back and get our reward.
By the gods, what a sight!
that one I want. That one's fine. Get rid of that one. Oops.
Need something blessed? Curse. You will be back. The stars do not lie.
Put these away. We'll go ahead and do a horde. What?
Formidable.
Really? got screwed. Dude, these suck. I'm at the end of the fucking... Oh, man, this is bullshit. How are you not dead yet? Interesting. Not what I was hoping for.
Abomination, Lord of Living, you shall burn for nothing.
Wait a minute, you're not dead yet? Oh, that's bullshit. Don't give me a soul spire in the very end. That's horrible.
Shall deliver judgment.
36 or 639 is what I'll end up with. Bullshit.
saved my life. Wouldn't have made it without you.
1300 maybe.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Oh, yeah, fine. Number 60, right? That'll give me 100,000. I don't remember this person. Damn it, I hate when my fucking screen does this shit. You're doing Bloodway with the Harlequin crest? Why? Not sure why you're using that when you're not using any other fucking skills. Unless that's all you have. Power level, no. Yeah, 0. Shit. I'd actually get off of here. I've pretty much done a little bit of everything since I've been on. I did this, I've done Helltide, I've done bosses, I've not done the Undercity yet, but I'm holding on to those for right now. I'm going to spend a whole day doing Undercity shit. The refinement. I've not done a world boss and I have not done a Legion event. Not like it's going to really fucking matter. Done some dungeons. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get off of here. And I'm going to relax for a little bit. I might get back on later. But see ya later. Bye. Only 10 people viewed anyway, so it's not like I'm a big deal.